Hello everyone, my name is Eloise and this is my channel. Today I thought I'd do a November TBR. I don't typically do set TBRs, but I have done it over on Instagram. I've put together a challenge called Novels of November. I will link my Instagram down below, so if anyone is interested in looking at what it's about and taking part, there is a highlight on my Instagram with all the details. So I thought I'd really quickly run through my choices for my prompts and therefore my November TBR. Okay, so I've created 6 prompts. So the first is called Baby You're a Firework, and this for me is a feel-good book that I think will make me happy. So I have gone with, and I've actually started reading this already, The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. I don't really see this anywhere, but it sounds like a historical, steamy romance, and I think it's going to be cosy, cute. As I said, a bit steamy. It's something I'll find quite easy to get through and be hopefully satisfied by the ending. So that is my choice for that. I believe our main character meets a grumpy Duke, and he offers to marry her, almost to like help her out, and she says yes, and I imagine we follow as their romance blossoms. So can't wait to continue this. I'm only 50 pages in. I'm enjoying it so far. It's kind of the easy comfort read that I was looking for, so yeah, that is my first pick. Next prompt is remember the 5th of November. I mean, the 5th of November is my birthday, but that's not the reason you should remember it. And my prompt for this is a book that has been on your TBR for ages that you keep putting off. So for me, this is So Lucky by Dawn Porter. This is one of my books I wanted to read 21 of in 2021, and this is one of the last of those. I don't know much about it, but I love the cover. I judge this book by the cover. I think we follow 3 different women in the present day as they're perhaps going through some difficulties in their life. On the back it says Ruby is a mother, she feels like she's failing. Beth is happily married but she hasn't had sex in a year. And Lauren is living the dream but her happiness is fake news. So I expect these 3 are friends, and we follow them as, whilst they look like they're living the best lives on the outside, perhaps they're not, and we figure out why and what's going on. So it sounds like quite an easy kind of contemporary fiction read for me that I expect I'll enjoy, so hence I picked it for this prompt. Next prompt is a book to read by the bonfire. It can be spooky, cozy, whatever you like. You'll see that I kept the prompts quite vague because I'm quite a mood reader, and I feel like a lot of other people are as well, so I didn't want it to be really strict particular prompts that perhaps people would struggle to find books for. So the prompt name of this is called Burn Baby Burn, and it's a book to read by the bonfire. It can be spooky, cozy, whatever you like. So I went for kind of a cozy mystery that I think I'm the last person to start this series, and I've picked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I think it's a YA mystery / thriller, and we follow Pip, who I think she chooses like her school project to work out cold case murder cases, and she finds herself perhaps more involved than she realised she would be in figuring out the case. I haven't even read the back, but I know so many people love it, and I've kind of picked up that that's what it's about. I have not seen one bad review for this or this series all in all, so I'm really excited to read this month. I hope I enjoy it as much as everyone else has, and I think it'll be a perfect cosy read to snuggle up with. So yeah, there's my choice for that. My next prompt is not Santa Baby, and I've put 'twas a month before Christmas, so pick a wintry book that is not based on Christmas. So I have gone with a book that I've had for a really long time, and that is One by One by Ruth Ware. You can see from the cover it's a snowy wintry book. I think it's a kind of a locked in murder mystery, so a 1-room murder mystery where I think it's a corporate team go on an event and one of them dies, and it's working out who did it. I'm going to check really quickly that that's right. Yeah, so I've remembered now. So it's basically it's like a team of people who are working on this app called Snoop, which is where you can see what your celebrities are listening to and listening to the same music if you want, and it's like a locked in murder mystery. So yeah. I've only read one of the Ruth Ware, which was Turn of the Key, which I really enjoyed. I have heard quite mixed things on this one, and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of like a locked-in murder mystery because I read The Guest List by Lucy Foley and I really didn't care for it. I know it's a totally different author, but I think it's the same sort of concept. So we will see how I get on with this one, but I love this cover and I'm hoping I really enjoy it. Prompt is, Can You See Me I'm Shining? It's You That I've Been Waiting to Find. What song is that? And it is a 5-star prediction that you think will be one of your favourite books of the year. So for this I have chosen These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. This is the gorgeous fairy loot edition with the sprayed edges. I know nothing about this, but I've seen absolutely brilliant reviews for it. It sounds like my kind of thing. Like, I'm a fan of like ACOTAR, anything with fae fantasy, and this is a YA fantasy that I know not very much about, but I want to read it and I love this cover. And I just, from the people that I follow and trust their recommendations who've loved it, loved similar books to me, I think it'll be a 5-star and I'm really, really looking forward to reading it. So yeah, I've given you no synopsis because I don't know too much about it, but I'm looking forward to it. And the final prompt is turn it up to 11. So I've pick the 11th book on your TBR, a book with 11 in the title, or just a book you really want to read in November. For this prompt I have chosen Station 11 by Emily St John Mandel because it has 11 in the title. Another book that I don't know too much about, so I will really quickly read the back because it doesn't really help me, but there's obviously something mysterious going on. So it says, one snowy night in Toronto, famous actor Arthur Leander dies on stage while performing the role of a lifetime. That same evening, a deadly virus touches down in North America and the world will never be the same again. 20 years later, Kirsten, an actress in the Travelling Symphony, performs Shakespeare in the settlements that have grown up since the collapse. But then her newly hopeful world is threatened. If civilization was lost, what would you preserve and how far would you go to protect it? Sounds a bit dystopian, mysterious and dystopian. Again, another one I've heard good things about, but I don't know much about it, but I'm looking forward to it. I like reading books that I don't know too much about because I can't go in with too much of a bias about how I'm going to feel about it. So if you've read this one, let me know. Yeah, really want to read it. So those are my 6 picks for my Novels of November reading challenge. Hopefully I get through these okay. I expect I will probably end up reading a few more than this, depending on how my reading goes this month and how much I like these books. But yeah, this is hopefully quite achievable for me and I can't wait to get stuck in. So I hope you have a great November reading month. Let me know what you're looking forward to reading too, and if you've read any of these. Yeah, excited. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you've liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a quick thumbs up, and if you feel like watching me waffle on any more about books, then I would be so grateful if you could subscribe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and hopefully I will see you in another video soon. Bye!